Close your eyes and imagine you could travel faster than anything you've ever experienced. What if I told you that time itself would begin to change for you? That clocks would tick differently, distances would shrink, and the universe would reveal one of its most beautiful secrets? Tonight, we're going to explore one of the most mind-bending discoveries in all of science. A revelation so profound that it changed how we understand reality itself. This is the story of how Albert Einstein discovered that space and time are not what they seem. So settle in, let your imagination soar, and prepare to discover why the universe has a speed limit and what happens when you approach it. This is a journey into the very fabric of reality, where fast becomes slow and space itself can shrink. In 1905, a young patent clerk named Albert Einstein was thinking about light. Not just any light, but the fundamental nature of light itself. And he realized something extraordinary. Light always travels at the same speed. Always. No matter how fast you're moving, no matter what direction you're going, light always passes you at exactly the same speed. 186,000 miles per second. Think about this for a moment. If you're in a car and another car passes you, its speed relative to you is different than its speed relative to the ground. But light doesn't behave this way. Light is different. Einstein realized this meant something incredible. If the speed of light never changes, then something else must change instead. And that something is space and time themselves. Imagine space and time woven together like threads in a cosmic fabric. Einstein called this space-time, and he discovered that when you move very fast, you actually stretch and compress this fabric. You change the very structure of space and time around you. This led to one of the most famous equations in history. But tonight, we won't worry about the math. Instead, let's explore what this actually means through stories that will change how you see the universe. Let me tell you about two twins, Sarah and Emma. They're identical in every way, born at exactly the same moment. But their lives are about to take very different paths. Sarah decides to stay on Earth. She lives a normal life, works, falls in love, watches the seasons change. Emma, however, becomes an astronaut, and not just any astronaut. She volunteers for humanity's first mission to a nearby star. Emma's spacecraft can travel at 90% the speed of light. As her ship accelerates, something magical begins to happen. Time itself starts to slow down for Emma. Not in her experience. She feels completely normal. Her heart beats at the same rate. Her thoughts flow at the same speed. Everything feels exactly as it always has. But relative to Sarah, back on Earth, Emma's time is running slower. Much slower. What takes Emma 1 year to experience takes Sarah more than 2 years. Emma's biological processes, her aging, even the decay of atoms in her body, everything slows down from Sarah's perspective. After what feels like 10 years to Emma, she returns to Earth, but 22 years have passed for Sarah. The twins, once identical, are now different ages. Emma has experienced the universe's most profound magic trick. She has literally traveled into the future. Now, this might sound like science fiction, but it's happening right now, all around us. GPS satellites orbiting high above Earth experience time differently than we do. They're moving fast, and they're farther from Earth's gravity. Both effects make their clocks run slightly faster than ours. Without accounting for this time difference, your GPS would be off by several miles. Every day these satellites prove Einstein right. Time truly is relative. Even astronauts on the International Space Station age slightly slower than people on Earth. After 6 months in space, they return having aged about 0.01 seconds less than they would have on the ground. They are literally tiny time travelers.
But time isn't the only thing that changes. Space itself transforms in the most peculiar way. Imagine you're on that same spacecraft as Emma, traveling at 90% the speed of light toward a distant star. As you look ahead toward your destination, something strange begins to happen. The universe starts to shrink. Not in all directions, just in the direction you're traveling. It's as if space itself is being compressed, like an accordion. The distance to the star, which was 20 light years when you started, now appears to be only about 9 light years. Meanwhile, if someone could see your spacecraft from the side, you would appear flattened, like a pancake. Your ship, which was once 100 meters long, now looks like it's only about 43 meters long. But here's the beautiful part. You feel completely normal inside. From your perspective, you haven't shrunk at all. Instead, the entire universe has contracted in front of you. Stars seem closer together. Galaxies appear compressed, and the journey that should take 20 years now takes only 9 years of your time. This is length contraction. The faster you go, the more the universe shrinks in your direction of travel. At 99% the speed of light, a journey across the galaxy would appear to take just a few years from your perspective. The universe literally makes room for high-speed travel. You might wonder, why don't we notice these effects in daily life? The answer is beautifully simple. We're just too slow. These relativistic effects only become noticeable when you approach significant fractions of light speed. A car traveling 60 miles per hour experiences time dilation, but the effect is so tiny, so incredibly small, that it would take billions of years to measure even a second's difference. The speed of light, 186,000 miles per second, is the universe's ultimate speed limit. Nothing with mass can ever reach this speed. It's not just a practical limitation, it's woven into the very structure of reality. As you approach light speed, strange things happen. Your mass appears to increase from an outside observer's perspective, requiring more and more energy to accelerate further. Time slows down, space contracts, and the universe itself seems to conspire to keep you below this cosmic speed limit. It's as if the universe is protecting itself, ensuring that cause and effect, past and future, remain meaningful concepts. The speed of light isn't just fast, It's the speed at which reality itself maintains its structure. What Einstein discovered is that the universe is far stranger and far more beautiful than our everyday experience suggests. Space and time aren't rigid containers holding the events of the universe. They're dynamic, flexible, responsive to motion and gravity. We live in a cosmic dance where space can stretch and compress, where time can speed up and slow down, where the very fabric of reality bends and flows around us. Every moment, every movement, every heartbeat participates in this dance. The universe has given us a precious gift. In a cosmos where everything is relative, where space and time are fluid, there's still one constant. One unchanging truth: the speed of light, connecting all observers, all reference frames, all possible experiences into one unified reality. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, remember that you're not just lying in bed. You're traveling through space-time on a planet spinning at over 1,000 miles per hour, orbiting a star at 67,000 miles per hour, in a galaxy moving through space at over 1 million miles per hour. And yet, your experience of time flows peacefully forward, one gentle moment after another.